welcome guys, and welcome back to your reading. Now, I'm going to do the reading for Aries today. Hello Aries, how are you? I hope all is well. Now, today is a different reading for you. Basically, I'm going to do a reading on different topics today. I'm going to do the past, the present, and the future. So Aries, what happens with the past, we'll see once I get through the cards. Today is actually Wednesday the 6th of April 2022. Okay, so we're going to see what's there for Aries. I'm not a good shuffler, I'm afraid, guys, so you're going to have to bear with me a bit. I'm really not that great at shuffling, but I do my best. I've got butterfingers, you see. And these cards quite fresh and it's hard for me to shuffle them, but I'm doing my best for you. Now, I hope you all had a fabulous weekend last weekend. To all of you that was enjoying celebrating or partying or whatever it is that you do. And now Aries, let's see what we have in store for you. I'm going to put a card for the past, for the present, and for the future. You can't see, but there you go. Past, present, and future. There you go. Now, let's just see. And I'm going to turn over the one in the past. Okay, in the past, Aries, I guess that you wore a lot of a mask a lot of the times because of the type of people you used to meet back then. You felt you wasn't true to your own feelings and you didn't feel that you was being yourself. You believed you had to hide your personality, basically because of the type of people you've met. They weren't so well-to-do most of the time, and you want to see what they're about and what they can bring to the table, so to speak. So a lot of the times you held back. Aries are not trying to be fake, but Aries tend to hold back from who they truly are at times, only because of the sort of people they come across. When I say sort of people, you get people that come across that they're alright. Doesn't matter if they're a bit younger than you. Doesn't matter if they haven't got the greatest job or a lot of finances or money. They can do good by you, Aries. That's what happens when you have this relationship, whether it's a male or a female, whoever this may regard in this reading to. So basically, you're not pretending, but you're just holding back from bringing out the best of you, because when Aries do come forward and bring out the more bigger side of them, they become a bit I wouldn't say over controlling, but they do tend to be the boss. Basically because they're very strong and fiery. They're ready for war, basically, and you can't fool an Aries because Aries cannot be fooled. An Aries always knows when someone is trying to pull the wool over their eyes, which isn't always a good thing to do. Basically, they don't like people gaslighting either. So gaslighting isn't a good thing to do to Aries people, you know. So for those who don't know what gaslighting is, look it up. It should be on Google. Basically, you know, Aries does not but what's that word, sugarcoat things. I was going to say buttercoat things. Aries don't sugarcoat things. They say it as it is. The reason is Aries is one of those people, right, who does speak the truth when they need to. And nowadays, a lot of people tend to always go by hearing things in a long story. You know, it helps to smooth it out so it doesn't actually frighten the person or put the person off. But Aries does not really think about those things. Aries just speaks it as it's supposed to be spoken. If they say, oh, you're a liar, they're just going to say you're basically a liar. Now, some other people, when they say sugarcoat it, they will go around and say, you know, you say things that are not always true, and I don't know if I should believe it. Aries doesn't have time for that. They just say you're just a liar, and they don't trust you, and that's it. So that's what I'm saying about the past. So that's not always been a good thing for Aries to really be doing, because then they end up with the wrong type of people. But I feel that what happens when they meet the wrong type of people is because they're not being true to themselves, so they get the wrong type of people coming towards them, and those type of people are thinking that Aries is this way when Aries is that way. And also it can scare potential people that you're involved with, because when they start to see another side of the Aries, which Aries can become scary in some respects because of them being so honest and frank and not scared of anything. People saying, "Oh my God, I didn't know that was you. I didn't know this is how you were as a person," so it scares them off. So be aware of that, Aries. Do not keep wearing a mask when you first meet people. It's not always a good thing. Not always you do it, but sometimes you do, depending on the person who you meet. On the present. Now, on the present, the runner. Basically, in a relationship, this is funny, because basically, in relationships, Aries tends to run away. And what I mean by run away, they always run away from people that they dislike. If they start to see things they don't like about that person or distrust about that person, they run away. Sometimes Aries don't always tell them what they feel about this person. They sometimes run away and don't even give them a chance to show them what they're about, because I think as time goes on, as Aries gets older, they give them a bit more of a chance. But when they're younger, they tend to just say, "Nah, I don't want to be with you. I'm not interested. Nah, you're a joker. Get out of my life. I'm not interested." And they tend to not always listen. The Aries, sometimes the Aries don't want to listen, because sometimes they feel people take too long to explain. They like you to get to the point, and Aries has not got patience like that. They like to just run away from hearing long stories. They tend to have that problem of, as I say, not listening, and that's not always a good trait, because it's good to listen sometimes. Aries, try to listen. Now for the future. The card for the future. Okay, I've accidentally picked up two. As you can see, the future, I picked up two by mistake. But that may be a reason. Right, this card is saying basically security. Yes, Aries has a big thing about security. They need someone that can take care of them and be there for them and support them. If you're not always there and supporting them, Aries tend to feel alone and not satisfied with the relationship. It could lead to them cheating. Aries don't really cheat, but if they feel that the person's deliberately not there for them and deliberately not seeing that they need them, it's not good. It's not good at all. They need to have patience in growth as well, Aries, because Aries tends to not give people time to grow in the relationship, which is not good either, because some things take time. So give it some time, and it might start to grow, and you might start to see stability as well. Maybe the person is going through a lot of things and don't always want to explain what they're going through. So be patient with that person and give them time. Don't run away from that person like the previous card. Give them time to grow. They got a lot of things going on themselves that they're not telling you about, and Aries don't like to be kept in the dark. That's the problem. In Be flexible as well. Be flexible. Try to be patient and flexible, and give the person some time if they're going through a lot of things, because usually the person is. If they're not, and you see that they're not, and they're just lying to you, that's different. But if you know that when you met this person, things were like this and like that, I understand. But if it changed for whatever reason, because of personal reasons or past issues. Give them some time to sort that out, because this person does love you. The next card that I picked up by mistake, as you can see, oh, basically, this card's funny. Aries has not got time for people that mess about and piss them off, really. They haven't got time for it. They like sincere, down to earth, open people, and people that don't take the piss. They don't like to be around those people that take the piss or is users. They would avoid them totally. They just haven't got time for it. So please don't waste Aries or any other star signs time, because they don't like it. Um, just be honest, talk to each other, communicate. Um, and yes, sometimes there's boundaries, but Aries don't like too many boundaries, because boundaries means they can't be themselves. It's not nice. You know, just be yourself. Why should you have to have boundaries in a relationship? It shouldn't be like that. You should be able to communicate and decide what you want together. Um, if a person's angry and stuff, maybe they can have boundaries because they're angry. Because sometimes Aries can be too pushy and too nosy and want to know everything. So sometimes Aries, you need to have some boundaries. So not today, Aries. Do not do so much boundaries. So stop wearing a mask, stop being a runner, and stop being pushy, and give people time to be stable with you, and give them some time. Even if they have a little bit of boundaries, give them some time, because they're probably angry about a lot of things, not happy about a lot of things, and it's probably nothing to do with you. It's because they're not happy with finances, money, past relationships, all sorts. So give them time. Things will work out for you, Aries, in the long run. All right. My reading has gone on for too long now, Aries. So I wish you a very good day, and I will speak to you soon. And thank you for joining in. So whoever this may be concerned, have a good day and stay blessed. Thank you. Goodbye.